Hello everyone and welcome to Commando's Perspective. In this video, we will be discussing some of the Special Forces history and training. And at the end, we will be giving a glimpse of the successful missions carried out by the United States Special Forces that resulted in a drastic change in the wars. Let's start off with the history of the Special Forces. The concept of Special Forces or elite military units can be traced back to ancient times when certain soldiers were trained and equipped for specific tasks that required specialized skills or expertise. However, the modern concept of special forces emerged during World War II, when several nations formed special units to carry out covert operations and sabotage missions behind enemy lines. One of the first modern special forces units was the British Special Operations Executives, which was established in 1940 to conduct covert operations and sabotage missions in German-occupied Europe. Other countries soon followed suit, including the United States, which formed the Office of Strategic Services in 1942. But after World War II, many of these special forces units were disbanded, but some were reformed or evolved into new organizations. For example, the United States formed the Green Berets in 1952, which became the first permanent Special Forces unit in the US. Since then, Special Forces units have played an increasingly important role in modern warfare and are now a vital part of most modern military forces. Today, Special Forces unit can be found in countries all around the world, each with its own unique history and traditions. Now let's go to the training part. What do you think? What is the purpose of the Special Forces? Special Forces is an elite military unit that is trained for specific tasks no one else can do. Let's check together what missions they can do: unconventional warfare, counterterrorism, reconnaissance, and direct action operations. So, the primary purpose of the Special Forces is to provide a rapid and flexible response to a wide range of operational challenges. Now let's divide the Special Forces training into parts. The first part is the selection and training process for Special Forces, which is rigorous and demanding. Candidates can undergo a series of physical and mental tests for weeks to assess their fitness, resilience, and decision-making abilities. They are also tested on their ability to work effectively as part of a team, often in high stress and ambiguous situations. The second part of the training process typically begins with basic military training, followed by specialized training in areas such as close quarter combat, marksmanship, communications, survival, and foreign languages. Special Forces operators are trained to be proficient in a wide range of skills, including warfare, mountaineering, and underwater operations, among others. The third part of the training, which is very critical, they work on aspects for development of mental toughness and the ability to perform under pressure, which is very critical. Special Forces operators are trained to stay calm and focus in high stress situations, make quick and effective decisions, and adapt to changing circumstances. In addition to that, Special Forces operators also receive training in cultural awareness and diplomacy. They should be able to work in different environments, be able to communicate with local populations, and understand the political and social dynamics of the areas. Now, as we said before, the training of the Special Forces is not an easy training. It doesn't end between 1 week and the other. The length of Special Forces training varies depending on the country and the specific unit. However, Special Forces training is typically longer and more intensive than conventional military training. For example, in the United States, the Green Beret course or the Q course takes between 1.5 to 2 years. Also in the United Kingdom, the training pipeline for the SAS or the Special Air Service is almost 1.5 to 2 years long. The selection process, also known as the toughest military course in the world. Just so you know, unless they have more than 3% of the course that died during training, they don't stop no matter what. So in general, Special Forces training is designed to be physically and mentally demanding, with a focus on developing the skills, knowledge and mindset required to carry out complex and high-risk missions. Let's check together some of the most successful Special Forces missions in recent history. Operation Neptune Spear. It was performed in 2011. This was the mission that resulted in the death of Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. The mission was carried out by the US Navy SEALs, also known as SEAL Team 6. Operation Red Wings in 2005. This mission was carried out by US Navy SEALs and Army Special Forces in Afghanistan with the aim of capturing or killing a high-ranking Taliban leader. Operation Barras in 2000. This was a huge hostage rescue mission carried out by British Special Forces in Sierra Leone. The mission was carried out to rescue a group of soldiers who had been taken hostages by a rebel group. Operation Gothic Serpent 1993. This mission was carried out by the US Army Rangers, Delta Force operators, and other special operations forces in Somalia. The mission resulted in the Battle of Mogadishu, also known as Black Hawk Down. These highly skilled and versatile operators are trained to carry out missions, often behind enemy lines. The selection and training process for special forces is rigorous and demanding, designed to create a mentally and physically tough operator who can operate effectively in a variety of situations. Their courage, dedication, and professionalism continue to inspire and set an example for all those who serve in the military. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for more videos.